This is episode 3, and I am so glad I am going to tell you about a superhero. Uh, this one is a drawing. This is a drawing. I did it with a black pen from a concept that I have been developing. The whole concept of this was to show how, or rather to show the battle of good and evil, and how this guy battles the elements in a bid to save his village, which he grew up in as a young kid, but is adopted, and they knew, the whole village knew about this individual, this kid, but much isn't known about him as to where he came from. Is a drawing. This is a drawing. I did it with a black pen from a concept that I have been developing. For him, I haven't actually come up with a name for this superhero, but I have come up with a character and his rival. But first, I am going to tell you about the Shady. On the house, I did a little bit of standard blanket shading, standard grade shading. But I also wanted to capture the house and how and its material of built, like wood, and a roof that has is it size of the ancient houses were built of mud, sisal, and clay. So I like to capture, I wanted to capture the house in an ancient sort of way, so that when you look at it, you could feel the setting. One, you could also feel the time. I wanted to also capture motion He discovers his powers uh, when he is a teenager. Uh, he discovers the difference in his make, and he is led to a cave or a sanctuary in this drawing by an eagle. As you see, the eagle in flight, and is lost in that cave for decades. And the cyclone of wind, the tornado, and the house. He discovers in that cave um, his rightful purpose and where he came from. He discovers some ancient text in that cave that describes a similar event that he went through, and later on discovers that it was a prophecy about his life and how he was going to battle the elements in a force to end the destruction of his village, which is located above the mountains, an ancient place that was only rumored to exist as a fable. I wanted to also capture motion in this drawing. As you see, the eagle in flight here, and the cyclone of wind, the tornado, and the house, it ripped from the ground from its foundation, and how it actually almost wants to throw it at our guy here. The grass, the vegetation was a little bit tricky to accomplish. I did do a little stippling, but I also just did a little bit of a hatch, but I didn't put any kind of direction to it to show the wind speed. As you can see also the cape, how it flips in the wind as the tornado rips through the village and everybody is evacuated, and it is only him left against this monstrosity of the natural elements. Maybe I should tell you more about this. I didn't want to talk about it, but I can just tell you I wanted it to look like the fabric of the universe has been ripped off, and this little spillage of ink actually when I was drawing, the ink just spilled, and I was like, so that is how. And so I just continued spilling it just a little bit to show the rapture of the fabric of the universe. I did it with a black pen from a concept that I have been developing. And its material of built like wood, and a roof that has the is it the ancient, is it size? The ancient houses were built of mud, sisal, and clay. So I like to capture, I wanted to capture the house in an ancient sort of way, so that when you look at it, you could feel the setting. One, you could also feel the time. I have nothing more to say. This has been me, Anano Bocha. Episode 3, Superhero.